Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Okay, wait till you hear this, guys. Oh my gosh, it's about Angela Boswell. Oh, I'm gonna read you this article. This woman is got some freaking nerve. Okay, so this is an article from the Bristol Herald Courier. Okay, so it says the Office of Sullivan County District Attorney General Barry Staubis filed a motion Friday to revoke or increase Angela Boswell's bond due to her continuing criminal activity. The motion asked the court to set bond and an amount not less than twice that which is customarily set for the offense charged. The district attorney's office is asking the court to alter the woman's bond in a previous arrest when she was charged with the theft of a vehicle. Supposedly, she stole that BMW that was Hunter Woods, Megan's boyfriend, Hunter Woods, her daughter. But for some reason, her dad said he was there when Hunter and Megan gave her the car. And they actually gave it to her. So who knows? I don't know who's lying in that. Did she steal that BMW or did they give it to her? Who knows? But that's besides the point because she is stealing more. I mean, she got in trouble for stealing at Walmart. And then here's this. Let me finish reading this here. So it says, Blunteville, Tennessee. Bond was set Friday at $50,000 for Angela Boswell, who was arrested Thursday after authorities said she broke into her parents' home in Sullivan County. Her parents, her dad is the one that bailed her out and supposedly bailed out her boyfriend, but then I heard otherwise. I heard that no, it wasn't her dad that bailed her William McLeod out. I'm not sure about that, but we know he bailed her out, and it seems like he supports her and he's on her side, and she goes and steals from him. What a piece of work there. Okay, so it says Boswell, 42, the grandmother of deceased Blunteville toddler Evelyn Boswell, the subject of a recent Amber Alert, faces charges of aggravated burglary, theft under $10,000, and introduction of drugs into a penal facility, and possession of counterfeit money. The Sullivan County Sheriff's Office said witnesses on Wednesday told them that Angela Boswell and Chad Fields went to the home of David Jones, the woman's father, and pried open the door. The father told authorities that several items, including two televisions, two weapons, and an electric handsaw were taken from the home, according to an affidavit. The woman was arrested Thursday and appeared in General Sessions Court on Friday morning. The judge set bond and a new date has been scheduled for April 9th. Boswell told deputies that she was at the home but did not take anything. Evelyn Boswell, the woman's granddaughter, had been missing since December, according to the family. Her body was discovered on property in Blunteville on March 6th. The death remains under investigation by the Tennessee Bureau of Investigations and SCSO. Okay, so how crazy this guy, it sounds like he helps her out a lot. He supports her. He bails her out of jail, possibly bails her boyfriend out of jail, and she goes and robs him. But I mean, I know drugs will make you do things like that. And we know that she was found with, I have another article that says actually that it was meth that they found. She had meth on her when they arrested her. So like I said, I know from personal experience that it can make you do things you wouldn't normally do, like steal things from people, from your family, from stores. I thank God somehow never lost. I never crossed that line. Like I drew a line and I did redraw that line a few times. I redrew it, but I never stole from my family or friends. So yeah, I know it'll make you do crazy things that you wouldn't normally do. I'm not giving her an excuse, and I'm just saying drugs, desperate times. I mean, you get in this desperation because you need it and you do crazy things that maybe you wouldn't normally do. Maybe she was brought up that way. She never broke the cycle. She brought up Megan that way. Now Megan's in jail for murder charges, possibly. So it just seems like you would just hope they would learn and just do different and do better, but obviously she's not. So I want to read you a couple parts of this other article. It says, according to a release from the Sullivan County Sheriff's Office, Boswell, 42, and a male accomplice reportedly entered a home and began concealing items on their bodies as they walked back to the vehicle. And then it says that the SCSO officials said surveillance video from the area showed the vehicle arriving at the residence with Angela Boswell and the male, identified as Larry Chad Fields, age 37, of Kingsport, exiting the vehicle and then entering the residence, and then leaving the residence with items reported stolen. And then it says, according to authorities, Boswell appeared to be in possession of a small bag of what appears to be crystal methamphetamine and a $50 bill that appeared to be counterfeit. While Boswell was charged with aggravated burglary, theft under $10,000, the introduction of drugs into a penal facility, and possession of counterfeit money, authorities said they are still looking for the male accomplice. The male accomplice was identified as Larry Chad Fields, 37, of Kingsport. Authorities have a warrant out for Fields' arrest, charging him with aggravated burglary and theft under $10,000. So where does William McLeod, her boyfriend, come into play all this? Was he the one driving the car? I'm sure he was with her. Maybe he was the one driving the car and then they went in and got the stuff. Who knows? I mean, maybe he wasn't with her, but I mean, I just find it hard to believe if they were together and he wasn't with her or somehow a part of it. I guess they would have to prove that. Okay, so I just wanted to give you that update, and there's really nothing new on this case besides this, but as far as Evelyn and what's going on with Megan, nothing has came yet, and I'm sure we're just probably gonna have to wait for the trial. So I don't know if that'll take a few years. I mean, sometimes you could get a trial in like 5 or 6 months, sometimes it's a year, sometimes it's 5 years. It just depends. So we might have to wait for the trial to really find out any more details on Evelyn and Megan and what they ever make out of that and what evidence they have. But it looks like Angela's not getting out anytime soon, so she's where she belongs, because I really do think that she has something to do with it, at least an accomplice somehow. So I feel like she's where she needs to be until they could figure it all out. And she was on probation for two things. She had a prior thing she was on probation for, because when she got picked up for the BMW that was supposedly stolen, one of her charges was probation violation. So she was already on probation. And then now with those new charges from last time, the BMW and probation violation, and now this, so she's just a mess. I mean, she's got a lot of charges, and so they could probably keep her in for a while with all this stuff together and combined. So let's hope that her dad doesn't bail her out. Well, bond $50,000. Yeah, I don't think he will. I hope not. Her robbing him, you better not bail her out. Okay, so I want to read you one more post that I found on the Evelyn Boswell case here. I meant to read it in my last video and I forgot. Okay, so it says, so this man came into my work today, Waffle House, and he was saying that he is a neighbor of the mother, Megan Boswell. He stated that the mother's boyfriend, Hunter Wood, the mother of Megan Boswell, Angela Boswell, and the boyfriend, William McLeod, and Evelyn's mother, Megan Boswell, were high on meth and out of their minds, and they ran over the little girl with Hunter Wood's truck, and they put her in a trash can with her clothes, toys, etc. I'm not sure how true it is or how untrue it is, but this is just what I was told not long ago from my customer at my job. Accident or no accident, I believe they should fry everyone they think is involved. That precious baby is gone and she deserves justice. So like I said, I don't know if this is true, and the guy that posted it don't even know if this is true, or the person that posted it. They don't even know if it's true. So it could be true, it might not be true. I just share with you some interesting stuff that I find in these groups that people hear. Like I said, this isn't a fact here, so take it with however you want to take it. Just don't spread it around like it's for sure, because that's how wrong things get spread around as facts. So all I ask, like when I read you posts like this that are just kind of unsure, that they just kind of heard and they don't know if it's true, if you do tell anybody and share this kind of information with anybody, make sure they know that it might not be true, it's just what they heard. Because I know with this kind of stuff, sometimes things will get spread around as fact, that it just kind of creates a mess, because there'll be a lot of things that aren't facts that people are thinking are facts. So like I said, I just share some of this stuff because it's interesting, and it's kind of interesting what people hear. It could be true, it might not be, but things that I think that maybe you guys might find interesting, and maybe you could kind of dig a little bit deeper and see what you could find out, because you guys help me out with a lot of information, and you guys find a lot of stuff, and you'll email me or comment. So that's another reason I like to throw out some of these things that might not be true, that it's kind of word of mouth, because then sometimes you guys look into it further and maybe actually find some truth, or sometimes it might actually lead you to the truth. I mean, that happens. But I always make sure I tell you when it's just either my opinion, or if I'm not sure if it's true, if I don't know the source, if the person wasn't sure. I always make sure that you guys know that. But so this is one of those instances where I found a post on Facebook, and even the person that posted said they aren't aware for sure if this person is reliable, because they don't know who this person is. It was just a customer of this person. So I just thought it was interesting. And also, it might actually bring up somebody that knows something about this. It's another reason you put it out there, and then maybe somebody that actually has some information about this has more information and they share it. So like I said, it could lead to the truth if it isn't, or it could lead to the person that knows something. You never know. Let me know if you guys have heard this. It wouldn't surprise me, considering, well, Angela was just found with a bag of meth, so we know she's a meth user. But like I said, it could just be somebody just crazy, like his customer could just be some crazy person that just made it up just for attention. Sometimes people just make things up just to feel important or for attention. I have a feeling that the person that posted this was being truthful, like that somebody actually told him that, but we don't know the credibility of the person that told him that. All right, so yeah, that's all I wanted to share with you guys today. Like I said, I hope you guys are all doing well in this crazy time. I'm going to put together another funny compilation video soon, so look for that. I'm going to be doing a live here soon, so look for that. Sorry I didn't do one this week. I know I was supposed to. My plans got changed. I was supposed to go over and watch my nephews, but their mom was off of work, and I was going to do a live from their house, and I'm kind of trying to avoid going in the basement in my house too much. I mean, I do a little bit of recording down here because I have to. Sometimes it's the only quiet spot I can do it. I was just trying to put off being down here for too long, but I do want to do a live. So maybe this weekend I'll just do it. I mean, a couple hours I'm sure would be all right. Until, I mean, there's nothing I could do with this craziness about the mold. I'm just going to have to deal with it and just limit my time down here. But anyway, I hope you guys are all healthy and happy and safe and taking care of yourselves, and I just hope everybody's doing good. Hopefully you're finding something to keep yourselves busy and occupied, and just your mind kind of off all this craziness, because that's important. You need to somehow keep your mind off of it by doing something, because if not, you will go crazy, because then you'll just start thinking about stuff, and you just want to have some kind of hobby or something to take your mind off of it. But yeah, so hopefully alive soon, and I guess that's it. So have a good night, everybody. Bye.